Friends, I am Santosha. So, as we know that we are going to discuss about the fundamental unit of the life, that is biolation. As we have already discussed in the class about the cell, means who discovered the cell. I have already told you about the Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke discovered the cell in 1665 in a piece of cork, and living cell was discovered by Antoine van Leeuwenhoek. Do you know what is the cell? Cell means if it is derived from the Latin word cell. Cell means a small room. It is a small room. Okay, so there are many types of the cells. Sperm is also cell. Red blood cells. Okay, so there are many cells, and we know that what is a nucleus and who discovered the nucleus in 1831. Robert Brown, okay, discovered the nucleus. You know, and after that we are going to discuss about cell theory. That is very important for you. The cell theory was given by Sladen and Schwann. Two scientists were there. They developed this theory in 1838. Okay, what does the cell theory say? It says all organisms are composed of cells. So first point is the is that all organisms are composed of cell. मतलब इसका मतलब क्या है, सभी ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है कि सेल के बने हैं. एंड सेकंड इज द सेल इज द स्ट्रक्चरल एंड फंक्शनल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू cell is the structural and functional unit of the life. And cell, third is the cell arise from the pre-existing cells. So keep in mind that third one is very important for you. The cell arise from pre-existing cell. Now we are going to discuss about the cell. I have already told you about the cell. Cell is a defined as a unit of the protoplasm. Do you know what is a protoplasm? Protoplasm is a combination of the cytoplasm and a nucleus. So a cell is surrounded by a cell membrane as plasma membrane, and it possesses a nucleus. The two basic types of the cells we are going to discuss here. First is the eukaryotic cells and second is the prokaryotic cells. Do you know what is the eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells? Eukaryote. First of all, you should know eukaryote. What is the eukaryote? Organisms which doesn't do not possess a well-defined nucleus. Well-defined nucleus means what? It is not covered by a nuclear membrane. But in the eukaryotic cells, organisms which possess a well-defined nucleus covered by a nuclear membrane is called eukaryotic cells. But prokaryotic cells, in prokaryotic cells में जो होता है न्यूक्लियस जो है क्या होता है वो वेल डिफाइंड नहीं होता, मतलब कवर्ड नहीं होता है बाय न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सी हियर द डिफरेंस बिटवीन eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic means you can see eu, it is derived from the two Latin words. Eu means true and carry on means nucleus. Eukaryotic means eu मतलब true and carry on मतलब nucleus. But prokaryon, pro मतलब early and primitive. So and as you already know that carry on मतलब nucleus मतलब early nucleus. So let us see here the difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic. फर्स्ट न्यूक्लियस डिस्टिंग्स विथ वेल डिफाइंड न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. मैंने पहले बताया था कि यूकैरियोटिक सेल्स exist a well defined nuclear membrane, but in the prokaryotic cells a well defined nuclear membrane is not found. Okay, nucleus not distinct, it is in the form of the nuclear zone or nucleides. Nuclear membrane absent, you can say directly, you can say nuclear membrane absent in the prokaryotic cell, but in eukaryotic cells nuclear membrane is present. Second thing is a double membrane cells organelles. In eukaryotic cells double membrane cell organelles is present, and in prokaryotic cells single membrane cell organelles like mesosomes present, endoplasmic reticulums, mitochondria like lysosomes, and Golgi body are absent. In eukaryotic cells, ribosome is found of 80s, but in prokaryotic cell, ribosome is of 70s. 70s. We can say here, depending on the species, number of the chromosomes per nucleus varies from 2 to many. डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द स्पेसीज, मतलब ये क्या है, इस स्पेसीज के अकॉर्डिंग जो है कि ये क्रोमोसोम्स की संख्या वेरी करती है, बट देयर इज ओनली वन क्रोमोसोम पर सेल. इन प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स ओनली वन क्रोमोसोम पर सेल, एक क्रोमोसोम में एक सेल होते हैं. ओके, एंड थर्ड थिंग इज ईच क्रोमोसोम इज लीनियर विद इट्स टू एंड फ्री. The chromosome is circular and remain attached to the cell membrane at one point. In prokaryotic cells, chromosome is circular, but in eukaryotic cells, chromosome is linear. It's two and free. दो एंड फ्री होते हैं, बट इन द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स क्रोमोसोम इज सर्कुलर होता है एंड रिमेन अटैच टू द सेल मेम्ब्रेन एट वन पॉइंट. सेल मेम्ब्रेन से एक पॉइंट पर जुड़े होते हैं. एंड सेवेंथ इज द ईच क्रोमोसोम्स हैज़ वन लीनियर डबल स्ट्रैंड डीएनए कॉम्प्लेक्स विद हिस्टोन. But chromosome in the prokaryotic cells, the chromosome has a single double circular DNA molecule and is not associated with the histone.